am I on? Oh, I'm on? Okay, great. I hate when they do live like this because I don't want my live to be um horizontal. It's vertical. Am I on, y'all? Anyway, y'all, I want to talk about my sobriety a little bit because I posted earlier that like I am 600 days sober, which is crazy to me. I can't believe that I have been sober this fucking long. And it's like I have not been sober this long since I was like a teenager before I even started drinking. And I used to drink from sun up to sundown. I used to drink like 2 bottles of wine a day, sometimes a huge liter of vodka a day. It was horrible, okay? I would wake up with a hangover, throwing up, and then reach for some wine to drink some wine just to calm my puking and all that shit. So let me just talk about it a little bit of why it's so important not to be like how I used to be, because when I had my pancreatitis, y'all, I felt so sick. I had like the worst stomach pains ever. Like my stomach was like up here. My stomach was like, like stabbing me, like stabbing, like hard jabs. Like just imagine something stabbing you multiple times in your fucking stomach, right next to your chest and your boobs and all that. And I started to puke. This happened on January 20th. That's when my sober date is. This happened January 20th. I woke up one day and I just was puking, and I was like, my stomach was like stabbing me, and it was horrible pains. I puked so much to I passed out, and I woke up in the ICU, and I didn't believe I was there. Okay, hey, thank you. I didn't believe I was there. Like when I got to the ICU and I was hooked up to all the shit, and I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I even asked the nurses what the fuck's going on, and they're like, you're this close to dying, Olivia. You're really really close to dying. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And I was talking just like I'm talking right now because I was mad. Because I was mad that like I was in the hospital. I was mad that I didn't have my alcohol with me, really. To be honest. Thank you. Yeah. I was super mad that I didn't have my wine with me. And I'm like, what happened to my wine? What happened to my vodka? Blah, blah, blah. I was asking all types of stupid questions. Anyway, I was hooked up to all these IVs. I got some like, they gave me morphine and all that. Even morphine didn't help my pain, y'all. My pain was so strong. And like, it was so bad, my chest started hurting really badly. I started having really, really tight chest and like phlegm in my chest. And I had to be hooked up to the oxygen and all that. That's why I posted that picture earlier with me, the oxygen tube. It was horrible. Needless to say, I spent 2 weeks in the hospital. I was very close to dying. I had like almost pneumonia, and with my pancreatitis, my alcohol-induced pancreatitis, I have permanent scarring. Even when I was going through the pancreatitis back then, I had grown like a cyst on my pancreas that they thought they were going to have to remove. It actually dissolved itself over time, but like I have permanent damage to my pancreas now because I drank 2 bottles of wine a day. And sometimes I would drink a whole liter of liquor. Hey, a whole liter of liquor in one day. Like I was crazy. Okay, and I drank because of a lot of trauma. I drank because it was like a mood stabilizer to me. I drank because I had so much trauma that I didn't want to talk about, I'm just thankful today that I'm sober. I'm thankful today that I am alive because I had multiple people telling me that I was very close to dying. Fuck. Yeah, and I spent like 5 days in the ICU, and I could and 5 days or 7 days in like the normal hospital setting, but it was traumatic as fuck. I was getting poked with needles all the time. I had all these breathing tubes and shit, and all these doctors coming in to make sure, like, oh, do you want surgery in your pancreas? I'm like, I don't want to have fucking surgery. Like, just thinking about it makes me upset. Anyway. I'm happy though that I'm sober, and anybody who is suffering from alcoholism, you need to get some help because you do not want to have pancreatitis. It's the worst pain of my life. I feel like if I can stand like the feeling of knives stabbing my stomach, I can stand childbirth now. Like I could probably fucking pop out a baby natural. Okay, so that's how I feel about it. But anyway, what was I gonna fucking say? I know I have a banner on my channel, like of me kissing a bottle of vodka. I have that to remind myself that I can easily become back. I can easily go back to that bitch. I can easily go back to that bitch if I'm not careful. I can easily go back to that. I'll always be an alcoholic. I can still watch TV to this day and be jealous of the people fucking drinking on TV. That's how sick my brain is, right? Still, with alcoholism, you still romanticize and fantasize about that fucking drink, even though you know that drink fucks you up and it makes you sick as hell. You know it. You know it almost killed you, but you still fucking want it. That's how sick it is. But yeah, that's why I set that banner up on my channel of me kissing that fucking bottle of liquor, because bitch, that's still me. I'm still a fucking drunk, and I'm not an active drunk, obviously, but I'm still an alcoholic to the end of the day. It's like I'm still an addict. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I can't change and redo history. Hey, I struggle with drinking. You need to get some help. I'm not trying to be rude, Jessica, but you need to get some help. I don't know. I mean, with me, I had to almost die to get help, because I wouldn't stop drinking. But if you have any support, like with AA, that helps me. I go to AA sometime, a lot, every week, just about. It helps me to have a support group, and you need to get some help. You do not want to be how I am. I can never drink again, y'all. My pancreas is so fucked up that it's almost like it shrank. I did an MRI a few months ago, and my pancreas has shrank in size. It hasn't even been 2 years yet, and my pancreas is shrank and it's gotten weaker, and I have to take medicine for my pancreas just to digest food. And that's part of my weight loss too. So anyway, I found your channel through my audition tape. Happy to see you healthy. Yeah, I was so crazy back then, bitch. I was hilarious back then on my Bad Girls Club audition tape. Oh my God, those were the good old days. I miss old me sometimes. Anyway, y'all, let me talk about something that's more light and more fun and funny to talk about. So, you know how I made... Y'all know how I made that video live about how I don't normally date guys that are not white? And here's why, bitch. So I matched with an Asian dude like the other day, and we exchanged numbers. He calls me, and we started to talk. Then he starts telling me how everybody's so racist in Georgia. He's from California. Oh, everybody calls me these racial slurs in Georgia. I don't want to romanticize about racism when I'm trying to date. Like, if I wanted to do that, I'd be some mammy bitch dating niggas if I wanted to do that. Not only did he do that, which was a turnoff, he also started to say that he wants a girl that's smarter than him. And I'm like, what you mean you want a girl smarter than you? And he's like, well, I want a girl that can manage her money well, that can be my partner in finances, because I'm not good with finances. I used to do coke. I used to go to AA myself, and I still drink, but I drink in moderation. Bitch, please. Anyway, it was giving red flags everywhere, bitch. You're sick. I feel like that dude was still an alcoholic and didn't want to admit it, but whatever. And also telling me that he wanted a girl smarter than him. The fuck? Bitch, you want a mommy. You want a fucking sugar mama, okay? That's what you want. So this is why I don't normally date guys who are non-white, because non-white men like to romanticize about racism too, and how broke they are too. Some of them are. A lot of them are dusty. I'm trying to find a non-dusty Asian or Latino man, y'all. I mean, not that I really want to. I'm just trying to. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. It was kind of weird, and I thought, what the fuck? Yeah, that dude used to do coke. Not me, but that dude that I was talking to, the Asian dude, he used to do coke. He used to be in gangs. Oh, I probably shouldn't tell that. But anyway, no one knows who the fuck he is, so who cares? But yeah, he was a red flag, bitch. Yeah, too much. And he's from Cali, talking about I like Georgia because it's cheaper, but I still need an extra job, and I need a woman that's smarter than me, that can go 50-50 with me. Fuck no. Anyway, y'all, I thought all Asians were smart. Me too. I'm so ignorant, y'all. But yeah, anyway, y'all. Yeah, I left him alone. I blocked him. I sent him a nice little long message like, hey, you're a sweet guy, but this ain't gonna work for me, blah, blah, blah. I'm not smarter than you. You're probably smarter than me. Bye. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm so happy to be 600 days sober. It feels crazy to even say that. And if you guys are struggling with drinking, anybody who watches me, just know that you can almost die. Your pancreas will be affected. My pancreas is still damaged. And it shrinks over, and like I have to see my GI doctor every few months just to get checkups on it, because it shrinks because of my alcohol use. And I only drank for like 8 years or 7 years, whatever, 7 years. I didn't drink 20 years, 30 years like a lot of alcoholics do. I only drank maybe 8 years, really long, drinking like every day, and it fucked me up, okay? And I still have issues. So don't go down that road. If you're going down that road, get some help. Whether that's going to AA, whether that's going to some type of mental, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. All I know is that I got fucking deathly sick, almost died, and now I'm sober, and now I'm happy, and I'm grateful to God, grateful to you guys, and yeah. Have a great day. Hey, thank you.